Today I'm breaking down an episode from the Thai mystery thriller series, Girl from Nowhere, called Liberation. Spoilers ahead, so be careful. Pantana Wisataya School in Bangkok is known as the strictest in the country. They say even the worst troublemakers come out reformed by graduation. The school enforces 427 rules students must follow constantly. These rules fill an entire book. Anyone who breaks them, even accidentally, faces tough penalties like isolation, physical harm, or worse, so students live in constant fear. They have no voice, look drained, and move like puppets. The teachers are cold and ruthless. They just want to hurt the kids. The school has lost its soul, and everything looks bleak. Bringing in anything colorful is forbidden except for the principal, who oddly wears a bright pink suit. The story starts with a new student, Nano, arriving at Pantana Wisataya. She's bubbly and playful, but as she steps through the gate, her surroundings turn monochrome. In class, a teacher asks her to introduce herself. Nano does, greeting her new peers, but they just give weak smiles. Soon class starts and Nano sits near a timid girl. She tries to chat but gets no response. Later, while unpacking, Nano accidentally drops her deep red lipstick. This cuts through the colorless world, and everyone notices. Luckily, the teacher is distracted, and before she can spot it, a shy girl grabs it. Nano thanks her and quickly hides it in her bag. But moments later, the discipline chief, Lisa, shows up with her followers. She's the toughest teacher around. Some kids are so scared, they wet themselves at the sight of her. Lisa is doing a random bag check. When it's Nano's turn, she protests that searching personal stuff violates privacy, but Lisa yanks the bag and searches it. The whole class holds their breath, waiting for the lipstick to appear, but it's not there. Clever Nano must have hidden it. She smirks darkly as Lisa leaves with her crew. Soon after, Nano reveals her true nature. She's a rebel, here to shake up the traditions and rules of Pantana Wisataya. She's not into studying or friends, only punishing the teachers. First, she pulls out her lipstick and applies it in front of the entire class. Everyone is stunned to see a rule broken so boldly. Next, Nano is at the cafeteria with the shy girl who has started to open up but still warns Nano to be careful. She mentions 2 students sent to the dreaded reflection room for breaking rules. They've been there 3 days and still aren't out. Yet hearing this, Nano doesn't care at all. Instead, she laughs wildly. This catches Lisa's attention, who happens to be nearby. When she sees Nano's colored lips, she wipes it off immediately and takes the lipstick as punishment. Nano must memorize all 427 rules while standing in the scorching heat. But our rebel girl won't be scared that easily. As the followers watch, Nano laughs at every rule in the book. This gets the attention of many students and even some teachers. Lisa comes over, and right before her eyes, Nano pulls out a lighter and sets the book on fire. Everyone calls her crazy, but Nano simply says there's no rule against burning the book. Still, she's dragged to the reflection room, where 2 speakers constantly blare the 427 rules, enough to drive anyone insane. But Nano seems unfazed. She yawns and laughs like it's nothing. The next day, Nano is back in class. This time she's wearing a bright green ribbon as a sign of defiance. Her classmates are shocked to see her back so soon. Nano says she's learned all 427 rules. She adds that the reflection room wasn't so bad. In fact, if everyone broke rules, they could have a big party there. The conversation starts to intrigue her classmates, but then Lisa arrives. She's also shocked to see Nano free, since she never released her. Lisa warns the girl. Lisa tries to enforce rules, but the student just says the school is terrible. Fed up, Lisa drags Nano back to the repentance room for something even harsher. There she shines blinding lights into the poor girl's eyes and makes her repeat all 427 rules. This takes all day. Yet by nightfall, Nano is back in class again, now with completely purple hair. The other students seem to be on her side. Slowly, she's achieving what she came to do. Of course, Lisa drags her to the repentance room once more. Inside, she asks Nano what she wants. The purple-haired girl chuckles, then states she wants the whole system overhauled. Every rule that has limited students' freedom must be scrapped. Hearing this, Lisa snaps. As the final sanction, she removes Nano's tongue with pliers. Though the pain is immense, Nano can't stop laughing. Later, as Lisa sits in her office thinking, a new student, Yuri, enters. She introduces herself and says she knows Nano well. They both went to the same school before. Yuri then asks to be appointed head monitor, claiming only she can keep Nano in check. Lisa is skeptical, so Yuri pulls out her phone, showing a group chat of all students planning a revolt. She explains she posed as someone else to spy on the students' activities. Impressed, Lisa agrees to make Yuri head monitor. Next, we see all the rebellious students from that chat get punished, forced to kneel all night. Over the next days, Yuri gains Lisa's trust. Getting into her office one day, she slips in and sifts through some secret papers. Clearly, Yuri has her own agenda. Meanwhile, Nano returns to class, speaking again. Even though her tongue was removed days ago, at her desk, she finds an envelope tied with a scarlet ribbon marked top secret. Nano grins and eagerly tears it open. A few hours later, Nano is walking somewhere carrying a stack of flyers. She bumps into her old rival Yuri, who wears a ribbon like the one on the envelope, making it obvious she sent it. Nano seems in a hurry, so she just tells Yuri to move aside and goes. Soon she reaches the top floor and starts putting up posters, but suddenly Lisa appears and stops her, asking what the posters say. Nano smirks and replies they have all the dirt on the schools. Corruption. Yearly, the government and various groups donate millions of dollars to upgrade facilities, yet less than 5% of that money is spent. The school stays filthy, rooms are falling apart, and the food food is garbage. Obviously, the teachers pocket the money. Hearing this, Lisa loses it and tries to grab the posters. Nano holds tight, so they scuffle unexpectedly. Yuri films everything from a corner. After a while, she steps in and suddenly shoves Nano over the railing, causing a fatal fall. The whole school is horrified by Nano's death. Meanwhile, Yuri throws the papers down, exposing how corrupt the teachers really are. She also forwards the recorded clip to the group chat, making it appear Lisa was behind Nano's death. It works the moment students watch the video and read the posters. They erupt in anger within seconds. They go wild, chasing every teacher at Pantano Wataya. School Lisa is seized and, like the others, tied up and roughed up. Later, all teachers are dragged to the main hall. Yuri, now speaking for the kick students, announces the rules are flipping. For years, the students have been crushed and harassed. Now the tables will turn. The teachers must follow their rules. Anyone disobeying faces punishment. In the repentance room, she orders every teacher to write their confessions on paper. Most comply, but wicked Lisa just laughs and refuses to pen a word. This infuriates one student, who puts her in a headlock as a lesson. Sadly, in the chaos, he doesn't notice Lisa has actually stopped breathing. Once the students find out the boy killed their teacher, they turn on him fast. Some want him sent to the repentance room, others want him executed. Luckily, the principal shows up just in time with a gun. He tells everyone to back off, then frees the captive teachers. Then the principal offers a deal. If they confess their crimes and promise obedience, he'll forgive their mistakes, even Lisa's murder. Hearing this, many cowards beg for mercy, but some stay silent. One is Yuri. Later, the principal rounds up the rebels in one spot to punish them. He calls Yuri first, since she started it all. He pulls out a sharp blade to finish her. But just then, surprisingly, a wounded Yuri appears. She's come back from the dead. Then, 3 other versions appear. One can't speak, one wears a green ribbon, the last is Nano, who just arrived. It turns out, each time Nano got hurt, a new version stepped in. That's why she kept showing up in class, even when locked in the repentance room. The 4 Nanos lock the doors, trapping the scared teachers. Then, the Nano who just died confronts the principal, telling him to put down the gun. He says no and aims it at her, but right then, all students pull out their most powerful weapon, their smartphones. They go live, recording the principal about to hurt students for discipline. This finally scares the principal, and he drops the gun. Right away, students swarm and take him down. In the chaos, sly Yuri tries to slip away, but Nano stops her. This brings down the whole Pantano Wataya school administration. Now, students no longer live in fear of punishment. They can be carefree and mischievous, like normal students should. Finally, Nano locks Yuri, her nemesis, in the repentance room with all the teachers. Mission done, she leaves the school for good.